Well, hello again. I'm still in Bude, and today I'm taking a quick look at Bude Canal. I'm heading down actually to the sea locks, which kind of empty the canal into the sea through a lock system, and I've had pretty inclement weather on my little North Cornwall trip, which has taken in Woodmouth Bay. I have a separate video on that. And yesterday took a look around the sea pool in Bude. So I'm walking down what would have been the old wharf, I guess, of the canal, and the whole idea was conceived originally as a 95-mile waterway from Bude Harbour to the River Tamar. That's quite an undertaking, isn't it? What do we have here? The barge waterside dining. Wow, looks amazing. They've got a takeout, fine dining, plenty of staff, coffee, lovely tables. What a great idea that is. Beautiful. And of course, we shouldn't forget proudly flying the Cornish flag, which is the white cross on the black background. And of course, Cornwall is renowned for its smuggling. I'm not sure what the gold bike signifies. Rowboats and pedalos, and we've got a super duper swan shaped 4-seater pedalo here. I think it's just there for show, and so this the approval for this canal to be built came as an Act of Parliament in 1819. And it took over 4 years to build, apparently. And it's built really for commercial purposes. What's really quite extraordinary here is we're looking at the sea and one of Bude's beaches straight ahead of us, and to the left of us we've got a freshwater canal. That's kind of amazing. Variety of properties on the other side of the canal.
The restrictor off the first 4 gears.
So we're coming up to the first of the 2 sea locks here. Now this 75-mile canal, which essentially goes straight up there and keeps going. I'm going to film a bit of that in a minute. It's supposed to go for 75 miles. Personally, I can't imagine these canals being dug out by pick and shovel by labourers. It's beggar's belief, isn't it, really? But I think that's how it was done. People out fairly early this morning walking the beach with their dogs predominantly, and I'm just going to walk down to the very end and walk back and have a look at these structures, these sea locks. Sure what the audio is going to be like. It's pretty blowy here. So here we have it. Sea locks, and so really nice view of some pots over there, and a certain amount of water being let through. So I'm going to pop over the lock bridge and walk up the other side. Lovely at the moment, the rain is holding off. We've had horrendous rain here in the last couple of days. Pretty grey and overcast. Doesn't look like this lock's been used recently, judging by the rust on the wheels and the cogs. Big heavy chain here. Again, unused from what I can see for quite some time. So I'm walking back up now the other side, and the rain is threatening. Of course, we have an extensive range of canal systems up and down the country. And they were mostly built back in the 18th century as important arteries and waterways to move goods down the country. Now they are amenities and attractions and lovely places to enjoy water, boating, kayaking, and in a lot of the canals they've still got the longboat canal boats, which are lovely. You can get holidays on them and stuff. The Norfolk Broads is famous for its canals and its longboats. Very nice to sit here on a bench on a nicer day, taking the scenery, people, boaters. Very nice. much going on here at the moment. Still quite early. Not overly commercialised. A few shops and gift places, but really nice. Some of the buildings on the left look as though they're authentic, others newer but in keeping. And there's our cafe barge. We had a major event here yesterday when Queen Elizabeth died at the age of 96. 8 decades on the throne. And I notice over there on the Fulton Hotel, which is a lovely hotel, just to the left there is a Union Jack at half mast in respect of her reign. A rather lovely building over there on the other side of the canal, and some sort of boating, leisure boating operation there. So I'm up the other side of the canal now from where I started, which probably is where I should have ended, down at the sea locks, and this is probably the canal walk that's been advertised, and I'm going to go up this way a little ways, but there's rain in the air and I don't have much cover here, so I'm not sure how far I'm going to get. Just stopping here for a moment to admire this property with its decking overlooking canal. Very, very nice. And we got some more up here. Lovely old stone building, restored again with decking, outside seating, and these lovely arches. Really amazing, beautiful. Weeping willow tree on the right. So there's a little bit of a muralish kind of sign here. Bude Marshes Local Nature Reserve. So on the left, this is a hide, and opportunity to sit here and just merge in with nature. Beautiful marsh, wetland, and kind of little nature oasis in the middle of a mostly urban area that Bude is. So Bude offers coastline, beaches, sea, canal, marshes, nature reserves, habitats, seascapes, landscapes, varying nature. Unfortunately it's raining, so outdoor filming's not easy at the moment, but we're going to persevere if I can and get a bit further up the canal. good opportunity to just tell a little bit more of its history while I'm waiting for the rain to ease off a bit. Sheltering in this little hide opposite the weeping willow tree. So this canal took about 4 years to build, and as I said, it includes a 33-mile tugboat section. The tugboats are interesting in that they carried up to 3 to 5 ton of cargo, and the main purpose of this canal was to bring lime-rich soil down for landowners and inland soil fertilization. And this is a very important role to allow crops to be grown consistently down in this area. And these tugboats were floated along the canals, and where there was a difference in height, in the majority of canals you get lock systems, but they're expensive to build, so the engineers of the time came up with lifts, which were kind of operated by water and counterbalancing to lift the tugboat up to the higher or lower level where the water levels need to be equalized. And in some cases they lifted these tugboats as much as 60 odd meters, which is incredible engineering. And so there was a commercial purpose for this canal, which was the lime sand for fertilizers. But as the coming of the railways happened in the late 1800s, many of the canal systems became commercially unviable, and so it was the case with this one. When I started this venture of making virtual videos, which I call Walking in the West, the first one I made was in the last place I lived, which was Tiverton. And in Tiverton, the Grand Western Canal runs for 11 miles, and it was built to bring limestone from quarries just south of the Taunton Wellington area down to the lime kilns in Tiverton, where it was processed and turned into fertilizer. So it had the same function and purpose as this canal, and its demise was also brought about by the railways. It's now a natural water amenity like this one is. And to my left, the marshes continue as a nature reserve. This bridge takes you into the reserve, but the weather's not good, so I'm probably going to end it around here. There's another water channel going down through there, and there's a board over here which can tell us what species can be found in Petherick's Mill Marsh. All kinds of bird life, insect life, and it's lovely that they're keeping this area wild. So I'm signing off from the marshes at Bude and the Bude Canal.